If you're looking for an awesome product at a great price, be sure to check out the link in the description. A crippling cyberattack on the legal aid agency in England and Wales has plunged the legal aid sector into a state of unprecedented crisis, leaving lawyers grappling with unpaid bills, rejected cases, and a looming exodus of firms from the system. The attack, disclosed in May, compromised the personal data of hundreds of thousands of legal aid applicants dating back to 2010. 3 months later, the fallout continues to reverberate, with vital online systems remaining offline, crippling the ability of lawyers to access crucial records and submit invoices, especially in civil cases. The resulting financial instability has pushed many to the brink. Chris Minnick, chief executive of the Legal Aid Practitioners Group, paints a stark picture, recounting heartbreaking accounts of members struggling to meet their financial obligations, working late into the night, and resorting to extended overdrafts in a desperate bid to stay afloat. The situation, Minnick warns, is pushing many legal aid practitioners to their breaking point, with widespread fears that the sector will shrink drastically once the systems are eventually restored. While the legal aid agency has implemented a contingency payment system offering weekly payments based on the average earnings of the 3 months preceding the hack, many practitioners describe it as wholly inadequate. One barrister, speaking anonymously, revealed receiving a paltry £9.50 a week, a sum they called laughable. This financial hardship is not only impacting individual livelihoods, but also disproportionately affecting barristers from working-class backgrounds who lack the financial reserves to weather this storm. Jenny Beck KC of Beck Fitzgerald, a firm specializing in supporting victims of domestic abuse, while acknowledging that the contingency payments have allowed them to remain operational, highlights the precariousness of the situation. The reliance on estimated payments, she explains, creates a significant risk of under- or overclaiming, leaving firms vulnerable to financial instability. Beyond the financial strain, the system's collapse is forcing lawyers to spend excessive hours on each case due to the reliance on manual processes, leading to significantly increased workloads and the heartbreaking necessity of turning away vulnerable clients. The digital blackout forces a return to paper-based systems, resulting in a doubling of administrative hours, a loss of crucial management information, and a complete lack of cash flow control. The human cost is palpable. Lawyers are exhausted and overwhelmed, their capacity to serve their clients drastically reduced. This digital disaster has also severely eroded the trust between lawyers and their most vulnerable clients, those who depend on confidentiality above all else. The revelation that their sensitive information was stored in an unsafe system has created a profound breach of confidence. Pre-existing concerns about legal aid deserts, areas lacking sufficient legal representation due to underfunding, are now amplified tenfold. Abby Hart, co-chair of Young Legal Aid Lawyers, articulates the growing fear that the long-term impact will be a significant reduction in access to justice for the most vulnerable members of society. This crisis, she stresses, exacerbates a problem that was already severe, leaving the future of legal aid in serious doubt. A spokesperson for the legal aid agency acknowledges the disruption and the difficulties faced by providers, emphasizing that efforts are underway to restore online systems as quickly as possible and reiterating the availability of an escalation process for inaccurate payment figures. However, the immediate concerns of lawyers remain unaddressed, with the prospect of a further contraction of an already stretched sector looming large.